rock to the rhythm, forth and back, forth and back.
What's up, everybody? This is Rich from Paul Marcus Photos, coming to you from just outside Atlanta, Georgia, in Lawrenceville, Georgia. I am a wedding and portrait photographer mainly, meaning I'm shooting all kind of portraits of people. Models, high school seniors. I do a lot of fitness work, shoot fitness people, and I'm going to start trying to vlog and get some video interaction of just things that I do. Maybe it can help somebody, because I watch a lot of people online on YouTube and stuff like that, and a lot of their videos help me. Maybe some of the tips that I drop can help people that might come by my page as well. So we're all photographers, a lot of us, and we're all using this gear, and we have questions and will things work for me or how things work for somebody else before you buy something. And so, like I said, I'll drop my tidbits. I'm not trying to be a professional vlogger. I hope people don't critique my videos so harsh like they do everybody else, talking about the video sucked and the audio was terrible and all that. I'm not a video person. Maybe my videos can get better over time. But right now I got a real basic setup. I'm actually filming this on my new Canon EOS R with a 24-70 lens on it at the moment. So that might change in the future, but right now that's what I wanted to set up for a wide enough shot to cover the desk. And I had some issues with a lapel mic I had. It stopped working. It was cheap. So I have a hot shoe mic, a Rode, like a shotgun mic right here, kind of rigged up, sitting in a pencil cup to catch the audio. So hopefully it's at least fair for you to get the gist of what I'm trying to do. So today the review is on the Bug Out Bag by Sal Cincotta. Sal Cincotta is a photographer that I follow. I like his work, I like his business style, and I like a lot of the stuff he does. He pretty much, in a sense, he keeps it real. He tells us what he's doing. He critiques certain products. Of course, he pushes a lot of stuff, or he's not pushing it, but he's offering it, telling you the stuff that he's using. And I can't hate on that. Sal's opening his business pretty much up to most of us out here, and maybe you pay to buy a video or something like that. I think it's worth it, because if you had to pay for training or you pay for a college course, you're going there to learn something. So I would say people like Sal, and there's other ones out there, Lindsay Adler and all those people on Creative Lives and all that, if you invest in their videos, it can help your photography and answer some things that you might have answers or questions about. And so anyway, let me get into this is just an open box, an opening of the Sal Cincotta Bug Out Bag. And it's a bag that's focused on wearing it on your hip so you can quickly change out lenses and when you have one camera body, and so you don't have to have your lens under your arm. I remember at weddings, I'm sitting my lenses on the table in the reception. I'm finding the table that's empty, nobody's at, and I'll go over there, sit the lens down, change, do something else. Put the lens, I used to have cargo pants. I will put my lenses in my cargo pockets. And so the only way for me to get around that is I wear two harnesses. I wear a cotton carrier harness with one lens on my chest and one lens on my hip. I've seen people that use the spider belt and they have lens on both sides, like cowboy, have gun holsters. I use the cotton carrier, which keeps the long lens 7200 on my chest, and then I have a short lens on on my hip, which is like a 24-70. Maybe other lenses, 50 millimeter, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, my back hurts and my shoulders, everything is tired from supporting all that weight all day long. So I want to try an alternative, which is this Bug Out Bag. What will this allow me to do? It will allow me to only have one camera body, and I will have multiple lenses in this bag. And then I can rotate the lens and take the lens off. It has a little pouch on it to drop the lens in, get another lens out of the bag, put it on, and take the lens that I removed and drop it in a protected slot. This is so you're not dropping your lenses and all that kind of stuff. I mean, these lenses are thousands of dollars each and all that kind of stuff. And you guys know, you spend a lot of money on these lenses. You don't want to drop it on the floor, drop it on the concrete, crack it, scratch it, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to try this system at my next wedding, because I have, as I mentioned, this camera I'm filming with today is the Canon EOS R. It's new for me, and I'm going to try to shoot my next wedding with it, but I only have one. and I'm not going to buy two until I really know that it's the camera I want to use. So my next wedding, I'm going to have one camera. I will have I previously shot with 5D Mark IIs, so I skipped the upgrades on the 5D Mark III, 5D Mark IV, just kind of waiting, and now I'm jumping into this mirrorless camera. So what I want to do is I'm going to shoot with the EOS R all day on the wedding, and I don't want to change it from EOS R to 5D Mark II and have two different sets of photos. I want to have all the photos on the same camera, same sensor, same technology, and see how that works. But the only way to do it is I'm going to have to rotate lenses. Shoot, take the lens off, change the lens, do something else. And so the only way to do that is to have a pouch or a bag. So I considered buying there's a bag out there called the Shoot Sack, and I voted against it after reading some of the reviews. I did see a photographer use this bag in action, and it is kind of flimsy looking. It's I don't know the material it's made of, but it's very flimsy. It's meant to be. It's meant to be light, and it's only meant to hold lenses, but it does look a little saggy in the way it looks, and the weight of a 70-200 and a 16-35 in there looks like it's going to be heavy and droopy, and I don't know how functional that bag is, as well as it didn't have a lot of extra space for batteries and cables and other stuff. I think it had a slot in the back. You could put a notebook, pens, pencils, maybe your car keys. So it did have something, but it wasn't as well put together as Sal's bag. It has a lot of pockets and zippers and slots where you can put all this stuff at neatly and organized, kind of like I like it. So anyway, let's get to the unboxing of his bag. The box arrived today from, I think it was UPS. No, it was the post office. So he sends it U.S. Post Office in a cardboard box. Okay, you open the box. The first thing I did like was the fact that there's an inspection card in here, and it was face up like this. And on this inspection card are 5 different areas of inspection by some quality control person at Sal's in business, wherever this is coming from. And they're checking the bag over for the construction, the stitching, the hardware, the buckles, the straps, the metal, making sure there's no damage. And this is a good thing, and I have to give Sal a big thumbs up on that, because I mean, how many of us have got something in the mail and it's scratched or it's dinged or something is wrong, and it seems like they could have caught that before they sent it to you. So photographers, we have a very detailed eye, and you can see a speck on somebody's face, so they know that we're going to get a brand new product, a bag or a camera lens, anything. We're looking for deficiencies right off the bat. So, thumbs up on the inspection card. It's signed personally by whoever inspected this. They actually have checked this stuff off. It's not like a pre-printed form. Somebody actually has to check. The dividers are inside and included. No defects in materials, no rips, no dents, blah, 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 blah. So you get it. It has an inspection card. I think that's awesome. On the front, it has a photo. And this is on that silky smooth kind of paper that Sal uses on the Shutter magazine, if you get that as well. And it's a very nice little quality card. I think that's a 6x9. So nice job on the card, Sal. All right. And that's Sal and team, everybody that works at Sal's photography business. Now, the bag itself comes in a sack. The sack is logoed with Sal's name on it. Pretty slick, like that thought. The only thing I would prefer on this whole thing is maybe put this in a plastic bag, because the cardboard box is not enough water protection. Today was raining in Georgia, and this box was delivered outside, and they left it kind of by my garage. It could have got wet, and the cardboard gets wet, then this would have got wet, and then the bag itself, there's no plastic on that, so the bag would have got wet. I think they should have wrapped this in plastic, or they could have wrapped this interior bag in plastic. So just a thought. All right, moving on. So taking it out the sack, here's the bag. I like it. It's a compact size, so wearing this on my hip, it's not going to be too big. And at first look and glance, I mean, it actually is well put together. I mean, his name on here is on a little rubber strip or something like that. It has zippers and pockets for cards, memory cards, business cards, you know, car keys, other things you might need, lens wipe, all kind of stuff like that. Interior pockets, that's where memory cards can go, or people from shore can figure out something else to stick in there, but it's very small, so that's memory cards. That's the lens swapper pouch where you can drop your lens. Now here's one thing I wanted to do. I was curious because the pockets actually have different dimensions. Here's the shoulder strap, but it has one long pocket and then it has two shorter pockets. So I didn't see this online anywhere. Nobody took a 70-200 and stuck it in that pocket. So I'm going to do it for you guys. Here's my 70-200, which is a Tamron 70-200. All right. I'm going to stick this in that front pocket, which is the deepest one. And sure enough, as you can see, it goes all the way in, and my lens cap is not even up near the top. So it fits all the way down to the bottom. So that's good. Now, the other question I had was my 16-35. Would it fit in one of the small pockets, or is it only going to fit in the big pocket? And it looks like it will fit in the small pocket, but it's a little tall, as you can see there, sticking out. So this deep pocket over here in the corner is going to hold my 16-35 when the 70-200 is on my camera. And then when I take the 70-200 off, I'm going to drop it in this pouch. This is going to be on my hip, and look at it, that's going to hold my heavy 70-200 lens. And then I'm going to take this lens out and put it on my camera. My body is going to keep this bag straight. Right now it's not holding, you know, I don't have it, not wearing it, so it's not being held. But then I put this on, and once I put this on the camera, then you can take the lens that's in the pouch and you can put it in the holder. And then you can close this, and there's a little flap right here, magnetic to hold that closed. And then this will be on the camera. So very good. And then of course these smaller two sections can fit your 50 millimeter, 85 millimeter, fisheye, stuff like that. Any of those smaller lenses will fit in there. My 24-70 should fit in there, no problem. So it's a good job there. My questions answered. Hopefully seeing my 70-200 go in there, that helps you as well. So that's the long pocket over there. And then, like I said, there's two small pockets. Underneath the two small pockets is another pouch. And this is where you can put maybe battery, whatever you need. Chargers, a bottle of water can go in there. I mean, it's a lot. You can figure out a lot of stuff to stick in there. So another little hidden compartment. Some slots on the side. The buckles are metal on each side where your strap is going to connect. These are metal, not plastic, so these won't break on you. You know, after getting hot in the sun, year after year, maybe whatever, sweat and all that kind of, you know, plastic gets dry and brittle and it breaks. This metal is not going to break. So you got this metal to metal connection there to hold on. Stitching is very rigid, so it's not going to just break off on you. So I would encourage everybody to take a look at this bag on Sal's website. I guess salcincotta.com, and see if this bag works out for you. But to me, it looks very sturdy construction on it, very well thought out. Even if you did close the bag, I think I saw this online, with this pouch, you can open from the top, so you didn't have to have this open. You can kind of access it this way if you wanted to as well. So there's just, they thought about every kind of little detail, I guess, and I'm looking forward to giving it a try. I have 2 weddings this month, starting next week, and I'm going to give it a shot with the one camera around my neck, swapping lenses with the bug out bag by Sal Cincotta. And maybe after I do that wedding, I will put a post using the bag for the first time review to say, hey, I used the bag on my first wedding and this is how it went. So thanks to Sal Cincotta for designing the bag. I'm not paid by him to do this review. I didn't get the bag for free. I paid this with my hard-earned money. I should have bought it around Christmas because it was a great sale for it for 99 bucks, and I missed it, so I had to pay $199. So, but I think it'll work for me for the intentions and the purposes that I have. So, once again, this is Rich Monier from Paul Marcus Photos. If you like this video, if it helped you, hit the like button. Maybe subscribe to my page. I'm going to be trying to do vlogs throughout the year now, and just little things I think are key or help me, and maybe it helps somebody. So if I can help 1 or 2 people out there, that's fine. If it helps more than that, great. Like I said, be kind on the comments. I mean, there's no need to slam me because I'm not a reviewer. I'm not paid or professional to do this. When I go to people's pages and it helped me, I say, hey man, great job. I got some good info and it helped me. If you have negative comments about the audio and the video sucked and I didn't say the right things and all that, I mean, it's like, get a life. I mean, you have other things to do than drop bad comments about somebody's just a review. I mean, a review or video. So I don't do it. I wish more people just quote didn't do it. But anyway, there's my review, bug out bag. I'm going to try it next weekend, and maybe, like I said, I'll post a post review to say, hey, how the bag worked. This is how it worked for me. So once again, hope you liked it. Peace.
Forth and back, forth and back, 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 back. Just rock to the rhythm. Forth and back, forth and back, forth and back, 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 back. Don't make no sense. You ain't gotta grab the microphone to pay.